listening, to switch from CSC to OIS took me 10 years. So Twitter. What is Twitter? Twitter is, I think, one of the most phenomenal systems ever to hit the internet. And I think if it was properly financed, it could be bigger than Google as a search engine, and it could be bigger than Facebook as a social network. Because the thing that's really intriguing about Twitter is it's open, it's random, and it's supportive. It's not like Google, and it's not like Facebook. A lot of people think it's just full of trivia and drivel and people updating things on when they're having breakfast. But if you think about where it came from, it's kind of like public SMS in groups, in real time. And we all know how popular SMS and texting has become in the last 15 years. But if you think about how to use Twitter, how would you properly apply it? If we start at the very top with David Cameron, Prime Minister of the UK. He's got his message that he wants to get out to the UK citizens called the Big Society, or Big Society. Now on Twitter you can see a hash, a little hash sign, and hash Big Society, and you can follow all the conversations on Big Society. But David doesn't lead those conversations. The team around him doesn't lead those conversations. So people are talking about Big Society, not necessarily knowing what it is yet, but they're associating with that subject. For any chief executive, for any minister, for any dean or professor in a university, by starting a conversation associated with a hashtag like digital mindset or academy or running or golf, the real secret is to lead the conversation online. Get it going, gather followers around you, and then listen to what those followers say, good and bad. Because it might be possible to run a company or even a country on Twitter and not have any other websites. It might be possible. We don't know yet whether that's possible. So when you think about Twitter, have a really open approach to it, accept the random in it, support all the people on it, whether they criticize you or praise you. And think about how you could actually run your company, and I mean all the conversations in your company, or all the conversations in your country, on a hashtag on Twitter. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't know what a hashtag is, and that's fair enough. You have to figure that out or have somebody teach you, or even a digital coach teach you. But try and imagine that you get into all the conversations with your suppliers, with your shareholders, with your employees, with your customers, and you manage the conversations on a public conversation platform. Because Twitter is like a conversation management system for everyone in the world to unite and connect on and talk on. We've never seen anything like that before. That's much more advanced talking to your friends on Facebook. That's much more advanced searching for some data on Google. Twitter, properly funded, should be the biggest website in the world. It'd be interesting to see whether the chief executive, Dick, the guys who've built it, Ev and Biz and Jack, can take it to the level that I think it can go to, or whether they'll need to associate with Facebook or Microsoft or Apple or Google to get there. But Twitter, I think, is the biggest website ever to hit the internet.